It's really hard to say over and over again, pickleball paddles. For the rest of the day, I'm sitting on my butt. I love saunas. Walking is the most underrated movement. They have kids' designs, which I've never seen before. Fitness doesn't always mean the gym. Happy New Year, it's January, and at the start of every year you hear the same crap. New year, new you, join a gym, go all in, do everything absolutely perfectly. And while there's absolutely nothing wrong with joining a gym and going consistently, the idea can feel really overwhelming, especially as a mom. You guys know I love the gym, obsessed with the gym, but I also know that fitness and health doesn't always happen in the gym. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Starting another year, it's Angelin here. Thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new to my content to follow along for more fitness, wellness, and self-care as a mom of 2 small kids. Now I want to make something very clear. If your goal is weight loss or fat loss, you're only going to achieve that by being in a calorie deficit and staying consistent. There's no shortcut around that. But movement still matters. It's not just for weight loss, it's about your mental health, it's about your energy, it's about how you feel in your body, your stress levels. Movement is so important, and it doesn't mean that you have to be sweating up a storm and going to really intense workouts all of the time. Walking. Walking is the most underrated movement. I'm sure you've seen it all over your social media. People talk about it all the time. I'm speaking from experience when I talk about walking. I have a corporate desk job. I sit at my desk all day long. According to my watch, I was getting maybe 3,000 steps a day. And the majority of that is doing school drop-off, school pickup, and playing with my kids after school. For the rest of the day, I'm sitting on my butt. If you've been following me for a while, you know that recently I bought a standing desk and a walking pad, and now I walk all day long, making it really easy to get 10K steps or more. Obviously, there's times throughout the day when I'm in meetings where I don't want to seem unprofessional by walking, so I'll just lower my desk and sit down. But when I can be, I'm always walking. It's low stress, it's easy to do. I can stay consistent because I work 5 days a week. And if you do pair it with slight calorie deficit, then it really supports your weight loss. I live in Canada and it's easy to prioritize walking regardless of the season I'm in. Highly recommend investing in a walking pad. I will link to the one I use down below. Next up, we're talking sauna. I love saunas. Now, saunas obviously aren't a key to any type of weight loss or movement. It's something that I use to reduce my stress, to help with my recovery. I still do really heavy lifting and I need the sauna to help aid in my recovery, especially to prevent injury as I get older. Again, it's not a weight loss tool and I don't use it to replace exercise, but feeling relaxed, reducing stress, sleeping better, this is all things that help me stay consistent with the walking and weightlifting. Highly recommend. Now let's talk about different ways that movement can be fun. Now at the start of every year, if you create a resolution, you're gonna join a gym and go consistently, unless you love it, you're definitely not going to be able to do it consistently. That's why I like to talk about things that get us moving that doesn't really feel like a workout or anything that we really need to mentally prepare for. And that's where pickleball comes in for me. Now, I love pickleball, but my kids are absolutely obsessed with it. It has been so great to play with them because I get to spend that time with them. It's very easy to get my steps in and the time flies because we're having a blast. If you've ever played pickleball or interested in playing pickleball or your kids are interested in pickleball, check this out. Joysent sent me this pickleball set. First of all, I absolutely love this carry bag. As a mom, I feel like things like this should always come in a bag. Now, I love that this comes in a set. You got 2 paddles and they come in amazing colors, 2 indoor balls and 2 outdoor balls. So it kind of takes the guesswork out, especially if you are a beginner. And if you're not a beginner and maybe playing in some tournaments or you're hardcore like that, these are approved pickleball paddles for a tournament. It's really hard to say over and over again, pickleball paddles. From a beginner's point of view, these are lightweight, they're fun. I chose the purple color and it's not super intimidating, which makes it easy to just show up and at least try. This is the kind of movement that I can see myself doing and being consistent with. Short sessions, you can be social with it, low pressure. It doesn't replace nutrition or walking, but it adds to an active lifestyle in a way that feels realistic. My kids were so excited when I got this. I had to hide it from them because I wanted to make sure an opportunity to show you on camera before they started playing with them. But I decided that I want to get them some kid-sized paddles, even though these are lightweight. My kids are 5 and 6, so I think a smaller paddle would fit better in their hand. You guys should check this out. On the Joysent website, which I will link down below, they have kids designs, which I've never seen before. My son is absolutely gonna love this rocket ship one, and my daughter obviously the unicorn one. Just think it's so fun. It would make such a great gift for children, something that pulls them away from screens, something that you can connect with them, and such a great family activity. I think every kid would love to get this as a gift. Now, Joysent was kind enough to give me a discount code on the pickleball paddles. It's code Angeline. I will put all the details down below. If you do make a purchase, be sure to comment on which color you choose, because I had a really hard time choosing colors. Another part of movement that I don't think gets talked about enough is mobility, not in a complicated way, not in a, you need to spend 1 hour a day stretching. For me, stretching and mobility aren't about burning calories at all. They're about keeping my body feeling good enough so that I want to move it. When my hips are tight, when my back is sore, when my neck is stiff, everything just feels harder. And then that's when you start skipping days of walking or going to the gym and lifting. And it's so easy to fall off your routine. Most days, mobility for me, 10 minutes on the floor, hip openers, gentle hamstring stretches, loosening my neck and shoulders. If you're someone who struggles with consistency, this is something you can do on the days that you don't feel like working out. 10 minutes, that's it. It still counts because you're aiding in your recovery, you're aiding in your mental health. And tomorrow when you go to the gym or you're walking, you're gonna feel that much better. When your body feels better, walking feels easier. And then when walking feels easier, staying consistent with movement and fat loss habits becomes more realistic. So I want people to be talking more about this for January. You don't need to go all in and be perfect. Walking matters, nutrition matters, recovery matters, and finding movement that you love will help you stay consistent. So if you're a mom and you're feeling pressured in January to join a gym, I hope that this gives you permission to start small, start with walking, find movement that's fun for you. And don't forget, even 10 minutes a day of stretching and mobility makes us stronger than we were yesterday. So let me know what movement looks like for you this year. Again, I will put my discount code and all the links down below. I really appreciate you being here for another year. It's been 2 years on YouTube for me, and I've enjoyed every second of it. I hope you all have a great day, and bye for now.